Hi guys, in the previous video we made this insane pulse jet engine that was loud, fiery, and totally wild. But we didn't stop there. Today, we're taking it to the next level by strapping it to a bicycle. Get ready for a ride that's fast, loud, and maybe a little dangerous. The thrust that engine could pump out, I knew I had to level up. I dug up an old rickshaw and decided to turn it into a rocket-powered ride. The rickshaw was beat up, but I could picture it tearing down the road, flames blazing behind me. I started removing each bolt and part of the rusty trailer frame when my dog barked, nabbed a bolt, and ran off like it was a heist. The rickshaw's solid axle was a bonus. I just needed to extend and reinforce it. It took some elbow grease, but I was all in. I was elongating and reinforcing the axle with steel bars when my buddy yelled, "Looks like you're stretching a noodle." I laughed, kept welding and said, "This noodle's gonna fly." And it was rock solid after that. With the frame beefed up with extra steel, it was starting to feel like a real vehicle, tough enough to handle the engine's kick. While we were at it, my team and I had a blast joking around. Someone even suggested adding wings to make it fly. Tempting, but I stuck with the rocket plan, for now. The music matched my hustle as I welded it all together. It was coming alive, piece by piece. One of my favorite challenges was rigging the controls. I wanted to start the engine right from the handlebars, so I came up with this clever idea: using a gutter to channel air to the engine. It worked like a charm, but safety was huge too. While rigging that gutter, I almost dropped it on my foot, caught it just in time, feeling like a circus juggler. That clumsy save made the win even sweeter. That grill test showed me how scorching the engine gets, so I bolted a metal shield behind the seat. No way was I toasting my backside on this ride. While welding it on, my friend quipped, "Now you're a knight in shining armor." I chuckled. Felt more like a chef dodging a flaming grill, but that shield saved my bacon. Shield in place, the bike was nearly ready, but it looked rough. I had to paint it to match its wild spirit. Finally, it was time for the first test on a runway. I was buzzing with excitement. How fast could this thing go? Before rolling, I threw some sausages on the grill. Could I cook and ride? I fired up the engine, and whoa, the power hit me instantly. But then, disaster. It sputtered and died mid-run. Turns out, the gas bottles froze from the engine guzzling fuel like a beast. Talk about a letdown, but the sausages were cooked. Wonderful. We lined up, and each person got a piece. Then my cousin bit in and yelled, "Hotter than the engine!" We all cracked up, munching away. I wasn't ready to throw in the towel though. We brainstormed fixes. First, I tried a diesel injection system. Total flop, the engine wouldn't even cough. The real issue was fuel supply. That pulse jet is a gas hog, and keeping those bottles from freezing was tricky. After some head scratching, I decided to strap on an extra gas bottle. More weight, sure, but it was my ticket to making this work. With the fix in place, I took the rocket bike to an airfield, perfect for pushing it to the max with that long, straight runway. I'll admit, I was nervous. Would it hold up? Would I hold up? But I was dying to find out. I threw some sausages on the grill like the previous try. I was buzzing with anticipation. The tower gave me the green light. And my friend shouted, "You're grilling at takeoff!" I yelled back, "Gotta eat in style!" Laughing as the runway smelled like a BBQ. I hit the starter, and the sound, oh man, it was deafening. The thrust kicked in, shoving me forward like a slingshot. I was flying down that runway faster than any bike has a right to go. It was pure adrenaline, a wild mix of terror and absolute joy. That pulse jet? It's a beast. Works by blasting explosions to propel you forward. Simple, but it needs perfect tuning. And trust me, we nailed it. After a few runs, I was grinning ear to ear. I'd taken a nutty idea and made it real. The rocket bike didn't just work, it rocked. So, what did I take away from this crazy ride? First, persistence is everything. Setbacks hit hard, but I kept pushing, and it paid off. Second, safety is non-negotiable. Don't mess around with rocket engines without a plan. And third, have fun. This was hands down one of the coolest projects I've ever tackled. If you loved this adventure, hit that subscribe button for more wild experiments. And drop a comment. What do you think I should build next? A rocket skateboard? A jet-powered kayak? Let's hear your ideas. Until next time, keep dreaming big and building bigger. Catch you in the next video.